taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
And then, of course, we got the card that will probably get the most attention, because of one or Edgar Berlanga. Fucking yeah, though. Yeah, I mean, everyone knows pretty much Eddie wants to make Berlanga Canelo. That's basically the fucking card that the fight he wants. So, so now he has the first fight against fucking Jason Quigley. Now, Quigley is trash, people. Like, Jason Quigley is complete, utter trash. And that's why they're giving him...
Edgar Berlanga isn't like... He's like... What, today's trash?
Yeah. Because Berlanga hasn't scored a knockout in about a couple years now. So, like, after going like 16.
Beyond the knockouts, he hasn't looked good either, though.
Yeah. So Quigley is...
Like, he lost a step. Like, he looks washed.
Yeah.
And he in his prime.
Yeah.
How you in your prime looking washed? And, like, you can't even knock out tailor-made fighters for you.
Yeah, and on top of that, he's coming off a suspension from biting niggas too. So that's another.
Yeah, which is weird in itself. Like,
yeah, like but Eddie's gonna. He's like, you know what? The red carpet. We're gonna get this Canelo fight with you. So all you need to do is try to beat up Quigley, and we'll get you. We'll get you your Canelo shot. Which is
so true. And the fans will justify it too somehow.
Hell yeah, the Canelo fans will be like, well. Yeah, the fans will be like, oh yeah,
real Canelo fans want to see the Benavidez fight. Yeah. It's the Canelo stands that's gonna damn. But I mean, Berlanga earned the fight. He's undefeated.
The Berlanga Quigley fight does sound interesting, just because like maybe Berlanga struggles. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't understand the assignment. We gotta.
Well, let's put it this way: it's
a possibility. It's a possible outcome.
Well, we're not expecting no sweet sciencing to go on in that fight. Like, Berlanga should go out there and should be getting him out there.
Nah, we gonna see the sweet struggling.
Yeah, he be on his struggle urban backfoot shit lately.
We'll see. Yeah, like that shit looking trash. Like, dude,
like honestly, if there's a bet for this fight going the distance, I'll say for you degenerate gamblers, take it. Take that fucking bet.
Yeah, this fight could definitely go the distance. Like,
yeah,
I almost want to see the odds for that shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick Berlanga to win though. Even though I've seen him get dropped in sparring a few times, and we've seen him lately. I'm still gonna homecoming back at the Hulu Theater.
Yeah, they're putting him in the Hulu Theater, and Berlanga.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. He's supposed to win.
I wonder if we're gonna see Fat Joe and Tracy Morgan out there though. Because they were on before. I wonder if they're still gonna be there for his ass.
they're gonna be out there for that nigga, man.
Yeah, they might be out there.
Yeah, they shouldn't be though, but
That Joe probably still got some money on him. He's like, come on, man.
I mean, as of right
now, just a distance bet for these niggas.
Yeah, but as of right now, though, Quigley is a plus 700 underdog, so they haven't done the prop yet. Yeah, so that might be. I mean, if Quigley beats dude by decision, it's over for Berlanga. Like it's over for that dude. It's like,
and that's just plus 700 just to win.
Right. Yeah. So and then also
Quigley ain't winning no decision unless he drops dude multiple times and just beats his ass, and Berlanga keeps getting up and survives.
Yeah, and then speaking of odds too. One, Adam Kornacki is also on this card too. I think he's the co-main or on this.
Oh fight. Wow!
He probably is the co-main for that fight, huh? He would.
Yeah, and he's facing another big puncher in Joe Cusmano, and I would say for you guys, Kornacki is damaged good. So if you want to win, put some money on Cusmano knocking Kornacki out. That's going to happen. Kornacki is done.
Kalani has ruined that.
I mean, he's probably already Kornacki's probably the underdog. I don't even know how much.
If his odds are, I'm in right now. I'm just looking through his fight. It hasn't been added yet, but I'm 100% sure this dude is not where he needs to be. Like,
yeah, because if it's worth it, then I'd say definitely put some on that.
Yeah, like hell, even parlay.
I say maybe some in the first 3 rounds because Kornacki defense trash.
They got that white boy Dakota Linger, the one that ended Josue Vargas.
Yes,
pause. He actually ends him in the ring, not.
Yeah, Dakota Linger is also on there too. Like, don't split. Like I said, this card actually, with the exception of the main event, it's actually You know,
it might be one of those accidental joints. You know.
Yeah, it has to feel one of Eddie's accidental American cards.
Yeah,
so you might see some fuckery knockouts, brutal knockouts, and that though. But the PBC
it's an accidental American card.
Yeah, you know,
you haven't actually no good ones yet.
You know, it's wild that we have to say that too. Like,
Yeah.
It never used to be a thing. Accidental good American.
I mean, Golden Boy got a couple of them on the zone, even though they're beefing internally. But we'll see. Maybe Eddie can get one.
I mean, that's kind of been Golden Boy's thing. Like, they could always give you an under the radar, little bullshit card that ends up being fire.
Yeah, they've been doing
that's their thing. Like, that's their bread and butter, but everyone else shouldn't be making that their bread and butter, though.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, PBC's cards have been pretty fire this year, and top rate cards have been in the middle.
Those the Showtime triple headers been carrying it for the past couple of years, and Top Rank will give you the decent double headers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, the Top Rank seem like they give you a good card every now and then, but. It's like the sport is moving and you're really eating off some PBC joints each month, though.
Yeah, and then Eddie will give you the accidental cards. Like, he'll have an American card that's kind of...
Yeah.
And then he'll give you one was like, God damn, like, all these niggas are throwing phase at each other. Like, it's always accidental. It's never really like, you know, it's like... You don't expect much with it, and all of a sudden, like, motherfuckers getting upset and shit all over the fucking...
It's like the cafeteria lunch back in, like, elementary school. Like, you end up having, like, chicken nuggets or the little rib sandwich back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it surprised you, or you got, like, Mexican pizza, like, back to back. You're like, oh, shit, like... Nah, I didn't see this happening. Like, okay, like, Thursday, Friday, okay, damn, like...
Yeah.
It's not like you're looking forward. You know it's gonna happen. Like,
yeah. So yeah, like I said, I mean, you know, obviously, I mean, they're probably at the same time, but most people probably watch the PBC card until Berlanga starts to fight, and then, you know, Berlanga see what he's gonna do. But so yeah, it's a good little weekend of boxing, interesting fights, you know, and everything like that. So. But yeah, I think that is absolutely it.
I mean, who really tried to catch a Berlanga alive like that? Like,
nigga,
this is his first fight back, though.
I mean, nigga, you said, you know how it is. Like, Berlanga, for better or for worse, he's basically he's like Ryan Garcia in a way, like, and Rolly, like, nigga has that type of appeal to these.
The fuckery, like, you gotta just watch him just cause, like, it used to be like, can he keep the knockout streak? Then it turned to, can he knock somebody out?
He had that Edwin Valero streak for a bit.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, but yeah, Berlanga, just because he's kind of crossed over to the Rican contingent. He's crossed over a little bit to the casuals. Everyone knows, like, Hollywood niggas are fucking with him. Like, he has that type, and he has three specific named trainers in his corner. So it's wild that he has this type of hype, but he hasn't accomplished shit. You know. So.
I mean, he was on the roll. If he kept going, if he would have got that Nicholson knockout, like, I felt like he would have kept going, but not getting the knockouts, not even looking good. Like Campbell Hatton's improved more than he has.
Facts. Facts.
Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Like.
No, you
Campbell Hatton has improved more than Berlanga has.
Yeah, Campbell Hatton looks like his man strength is starting to come in. Like, Berlanga looks like, he can't, like... He's
losing his man strength.
It seems like this motherfucker can't even think in the ring. Like, the Nicholson fight, I'm not faulting him because he dropped him 4 times and Nicholson was just tough.
Nicholson's tough, like...
Yeah.
But, like, after that, like, no, like, we can't keep giving this nigga passes, like...
Yeah, like, it's a whole bunch of struggling, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't... And
he lost the intensity, like, it's one thing, like, people used to get at Pacquiao, like, oh, he stopped getting the knockouts, but I'm like, Pacquiao was still beating people's ass, like, There's a difference, like, if you're trying to beat somebody's ass, and they just tough, and you don't knock them out.
This guy's living like him, the Marvin Hagler, Silk Sheets. This guy's already hanging out with... bumper shoulders with
and he fights like that. He fights like he's a main nigga already. Like, he chilling with Fat Tony, eating lasagna and all types of shit. and veal parmesan.
And Tracy Morgan Snapchats and shit, you know.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
wearing loud ass clown jewelry and shit like that. Like, because
big
Topic made a mistake paying him all that fucking money. Like, you know, it's like
they wanted the Rican star, and he was like American from New York. It was like,
like
close enough. Like, we'll have our own Danny Garcia.
Yeah, basically they wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie should know, like, I mean, because like I said, if he can't beat Quigley, then no one's gonna take a Canelo fight seriously. Like, if he can't knock out Quigley, no one's gonna take him seriously for that.
Imagine going the distance with Quigley and struggle, like, or if this should turn into a fight of the year where they go back and forth. That's still bad, but good for the fans.
And also too, because I mean, if you look at Berlanga's fights after Nicholson, like, he fought Cocheras, like the one that was beating Saunders up, and then Saunders actually was able to stop him. Berlanga got caught against dude and like won a very close decision. And then you have
he barely won that shit. I remember that.
Yeah, and then the Steve Rose fight, Triple G put his foot in Steve Rose's ass, and Steve Rose arguably won that damn fight. But he got jobbed.
Steve Rose,
and Anguilla, he bit Anguilla like a bitch ass nigga, like he bit him. Like,
Anguilla was boxing him up, man. That was
and Anguilla was.
He was like, he's looking like shit for like a good minute now. Like, dude, like Quigley might have a chance, man.
That's what I'm saying. It might be a good fight because Quigley might, bring it.
Yeah. So honestly,
hold on, we made predictions already on this one.
I mean, I'm gonna go with the safe Berlanga decision because I don't think that, but I wouldn't be surprised if Quigley absolutely does do more.
Oh man, but like. You know what? I think the boxer guy's gonna make this nigga lose, yo. Fuck it, like Quigley by KO, nigga.
Man.
Yo,
round.
Just so it takes a Berlanga Canelo fight off the table.
Right.
No round.
Yeah.
It's a 5 round.
Man, I was thinking 5, but.
Yo, imagine if Quigley pieces this nigga up in 5 rounds. I'll be like, I'll be the next podcast. Yo, boxing is the shit.
That's great. It's great for boxing. You know, I mean, either way. But yeah, give him.
I'm gonna be like, yo, King P. Let me send you something, bro.
Yeah, that and the Canelo. That and the Canelo shit. You know, the Canelo Berlanga bullshit.
Yeah, that ends that. It ends the whole. Eddie Hearn never want to just really promote black people, so he kind of pick and chooses Spanish people to blow up and try to put the machine behind, He thought he had like a ready-made layup with Berlanga, and it's like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, Eddie's trying to, in America, Eddie's trying to make it happen.
Like, he's just grabbing that shit in America instead of like really promoting and get your people on fucking, like, get them network. Like, I don't know, like, promote, like, have the type of the documentary like dude, Showtime did more for Ryan Garcia in the Tank fight build up than all those years Golden Boy and The Zone had this nigga.
Right, and I think like I said, because I think Eddie's like, you know what, dude is buzzing, let me take him, or like, I mean, or the same thing with Montana Love. Montana Love, like, you know what, I need a substitute, and then Montana Love is kind of falling to the wayside. Hey, let me sign Prograis. Prograis a champion. Prograis had a bad performance. So yeah, I think Eddie's a pretty on the.
He's always replacing niggas. That's some demonic shit, yo.
Yeah, basically he signs fighters in the moment, and he's like, okay, sign, and and like, although
and he signs another nigga to replace him in the moment.
Yeah, because it's not like because the Zone's not offering monster money like they did when he started, but they're offering still good money for niggas, that people see, and that's why this motherfucker wanted the Broner and all the other shit. So it's like I think Eddie's wants at least one of these guys to pop like that. Pause. So it's like you have a Berlanga.
He had a chance with Andre if he would have forced the Andre fight on Canelo. Yeah. He never did. That's his fault. Like. That fight had enough steam with the whole payday meme shit and all of that. Like, if they would have just talked that fight up, like,
right.
But they never did. They let it drop and they let it be a meme and be a joke.
Yeah.
But that was one of the first time the public all paid attention to both of them, and you had a real big reaction. Like, they could have let off with something. So. Nah, like, they just, like, Canelo and Eddie work because it's just them niggas making the easiest fights for each other with the most money.
Right, exactly. Because the Zone's willing to make Canelo happy, and they're willing to say, okay, look, we'll pad the purses for Canelo just because we want to keep Canelo on our network. So they'll do that, and then Berlanga, and they're trying to build Berlanga up the same way. Because I mean, even right now, even Canelo is declining. We all think Canelo can beat Berlanga's ass right now. It's like, yeah. So it's like, but Eddie's like, I want to at least get to the point where he can make that event, so he can. So because like I said, Eddie has made headway with the women's fight. Like he's done amazing thing with women's boxing. You can't deny that. But on the men's side. Yeah,
lower weights. When it comes to lower weights, he does this thing.
Yeah, the lower weights. But then, in terms of the American audience, like the lower weights is like us hardcores from what we pay attention to because
we'll watch Chocolatito and shit.
But it's the American audience. Like he's trying to find his main American fighter to pop. To cross over.
He had Haney,
yeah, Haney is the closest, but
he kept Haney. I'll give him. He did keep Haney afloat, but he didn't really, ESPN.
You gotta promote him, man. You gotta build the damn. Look, there was no documentary series, no behind the scenes, no all access, no type of promoting for this nigga.
They don't even interview, real quick. They don't even interview the fighters, the fighters, that are on the card. They might have them on commentary, but they don't interview anybody in the crowd or nothing. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, it's just dry, regular ass shit that the Zone do, and. I don't know, they're bleeding everybody's pockets dry, and they still run it on some damn after school special shit, a big ass AutoZone commercial during the damn fight.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
At least that's the one thing about being live. We didn't have to be subjected to the AutoZone commercials. Thank God, And
that bullshit, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like a nigga get tired of that, yo. Give us a little better quality,
Corner talk is important for viewing. So yeah. Who gives a fuck about AutoZone? You can do AutoZone in between the fights, not in between rounds. And
no one's saying you can't run a little banner flashing down that says AutoZone.com or some shit, or AutoZone buy one 2 1 buy one tire get 2 free type shit, whatever.
Yeah.
God damn, just think people shit.
Yeah, exactly. So
that bit when y'all air that Misfit boxing, y'all be having prize production and shit.
I'll be having the whole crew out there on the Misfit shit. God damn.
Yeah, y'all work the crowd and everything.
You throwing shirts in the crowd and shit. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, let me sign up the Misfits. Fuck that.
But I think that's all the previews, and I think that's like I said, it should be a good weekend of boxing. Of course, I have a prior engagement, so I gotta watch all that shit probably late night or Sunday, something like that. But it's all good though. I'll watch it because it's what I do, bro. So, some final thoughts before we get up out of here. Pilot, your final thought.
I don't got much. Looks like it might be that time a little late, but you know where to check us out at ringgaingradio.com. Every platform imaginable. YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, and everything else in between. Apple. That's all I got.
See, the inside joke is Pi said it's late. It's not late for this nigga too. It's late. It's kind of late. It's late for us.
It's a little later than usual. Yeah.
Word. P, what about you?
Feels good to be back. You know what I'm saying? Back in New York. It was a fun weekend in New Orleans, but
yes, sir.
This will be that was one of my favorite trips, but glad to be back in New York. Glad to be back talking boxing. Hopefully this weekend of boxing is better than this past weekend of boxing. So,
the PBC did carry this weekend, Alexa, because those fights they did their thing. So,
yes, unfortunately,
it's late as fuck too, though.
Yeah,
it was late.
Unfortunately, Matchroom, I don't know if they held their end of the bargain. So, but it was cool to be there to cover it. So, shout out to Matchroom.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, you already know what it is. Ring Gang Radio all day, every day. You know what to find us at. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, ringgangradio.com. We got some more dope content coming, interviews coming. Just be on the lookout. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. Hey, Rome, you have something to say? Nigga drank that wine. I always gotta say that nigga drank that wine. LB, what about you, bro?
Oh man, good episode. We be back. Gotta review some movies and some shows.
Yes, sir. Extraction, that Extraction 2 and the Bloodhounds. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pilot could bring his whole Discord crew. Them niggas is asking all about K-dramas and all types of shit. Like, them niggas knew what was up. Like, yeah, I'm looking forward to boxing this weekend. Should be dope. Like, it's not like, it's one of those, like, it's above Toaster Leavings. Like, it's a solid, like, Tuesday night USA, Friday night ESPN fights type of weekend of boxing.
Yes, sir.
It's like it's the steak and potatoes. It's the, I mean, so sometimes it's good to get cards, some fights like that. So I'm kind of looking forward to it because the fights are meaningful. They're not, you don't always need the big title fights. You know, just give me some meaningful fights and
absolutely,
and let's rock out. But last weekend of boxing was kind of mid. It was good. My ring gang niggas, you know, held it down in Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
And got some good Southern food. So now niggas know Southern food is the best food. And then
I didn't say all that, nigga. But
y'all stomach said that shit.
I didn't say all that now. But I did.
Y'all stomach saying all that.
I did enjoy the Southern food and the Southern hospitality.
Do you see how you be being lazy up north where you at with the workouts? So you couldn't do that down here.
Hell no, I'd be 500 pounds if
I mean, Pat could survive because Pat disciplined, but I'm not like King P. Nah, King P would be like, he didn't look like a stuffed 250 right now.
I mean, the one good thing about New Orleans is it is a walking city. There was a lot of walking, so I was definitely getting my steps in.
Yeah, you had even in the hot ass humid weather though.
Damn, New York ain't a walking city.
No, it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's good. It's a walking city.
Oh, but it's different because like down here you be walking to restaurants and shit.
Hey yo, I was surprised. I did not know New Orleans had like palm trees, nigga. I was actually floored. I was surprised they had palm trees. I was like, I really thought it was like some desert shit, but then they had it right in the square of the fucking city.
Hold on, well, palm trees be all in the South, nigga. Like Florida got palm trees.
No, I mean, I thought it wasn't in fucking I wasn't expecting it in Louisiana. Like, keep in mind, like, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, certain states have them like that. I didn't think Louisiana had it like that, nigga. That's
wow, damn. This is your first time being in Louisiana, right?
Outside of it, I was there on a layover one time.
Oh, okay.
You know, there's no trees near that damn airport like that, nigga. So,
man, you be saying the layover like that counts for something. Like, you're not out in the city.
Yeah,
that's why I said I didn't count. I was like, that's the only time I was actually in New Orleans. I wasn't out like that, so that's why it's like I didn't see.
If you didn't leave the airport, you weren't in there.
Right. So, but I mean, my final thoughts is today. And New Orleans was the shit too. And yeah, if we go there, Bourbon Street is as it's, you know, yeah, Bourbon Street is what it is, and Frenchman Street is there basically, you know, it has a different type of scene. It's not like, you know, if someone tells you to go to Frenchman Street, you better like, you know, like, yeah, if you're a person of color, then yeah, just temper your expectations because it's not like, you know, it's not like that. You know, like, you know, you get your folk music and live music and a bunch of, you know, males who don't know how to find the rhythm or dance and stuff. There was a whole bunch of that shit was blowing my buzz. It was so fucking bad in one club. And we found a real nigga club. So New Orleans was the shit. Palm trees in New Orleans is a thing. Everything like that. So boxing was cool to cover it. Shout out to Matchroom for giving us the credentials for it. Like, it was dope. And you know, we got shit coming out of the pipeline. More reviews, more music, like, you know, the battles, shit. We got that shit for you because we got the shit you want and need, man. So yeah, you know, that's it for me. So for myself, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P, you know, for Pilot, and for Drunk Rome Top 5, who's probably knocked out in his weak ass Miami Dolphins shirt. You know, this has been another
Damn.
this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace. No, this nigga, yeah, see, you changed to the Warriors, nigga. See, you know what the fuck I said, nigga. I see that shirt, nigga.